Let's ask him, shall we?
Yeah,
Carly, please class it up. C.J. Ham is on the phone.
Please,
oh, sorry, guys.
Please class
brought
it
to you
up.
by our friends at Hy-Vee, a friendly smile in every aisle.
Hi,
Please
CJ.
class
Hi,
it up.
C.J.
Hi, CJ.
What's going on, y'all?
Good. Let's start with the worthless stuff. We were just talking about the overtime coin toss. When the three of you walk out there to the center of the field, who actually makes the call on heads or tails? Like, when do you guys decide what you're calling?
We kind of just went with our gut, and I think Brian O'Neill called it. He called it yesterday, and we just went with our gut.
Mm-hmm. So you're blaming Brian O'Neill for the loss, is what you're saying?
Are you not? You won't talk to him for a while?
Not at all.
Friendship's
No,
over.
You can't twist that up. No, not at all.
That dude's got $93 million. You want to be friends with him. Don't burn bridges, CJ. What are you doing? Hey, the story of the first half clearly was the penalties. Even you had a couple of weird ones. What was going on? There were so many false starts. And as Chris Hockey was in Cincinnati with you guys, said the stadium wasn't, crazy full. So what was going on specifically on that first drive when I think the team had 4 penalties? What happened?
I point the finger at myself first. I started it, and it's kind of a trickling effect after that. So you just gotta walk in, playing in front of fans. You're excited. You got jitters. It's one of those things that we have to control what we can control, and those false start penalties are something that we can totally control.
CJ, when you guys go down 21-7, what's the message in that huddle?
Really just try. It's one play at a time. We can't go out there and score 14 points in one drive. So just getting back on track, and we did do a good job of getting back on track and getting points on the board, and our defense played great.
When Dalvin dropped the ball there in overtime, what did he say to you guys on the sideline?
It's one of those fluke things. I certainly thought he was down. I know he thought he was down. But at the end of the day, the ref is going to call what he calls, and he's definitely he's hard on himself. But that's part of the game, and we're rocking behind him no matter what.
CJ Ham, hi, this is Carly Zucker. I know very little about football, so this might not even make sense. So you guys, after a tough loss, obviously you want to put that behind you. Look ahead to the next game. You guys are going to face the Cardinals. What do you head into the locker room? What do you think is the biggest change that's going to need to be made as a team to win against the Cardinals?
When it comes from yesterday, the first thing we got to fix is our penalties. I think we had 14 total penalties, 12 were accepted or something like that, and that's not winning football. We still had a chance to win the game, which is crazy enough, playing the way we did and having many penalties as we did. But I think we knocked out those penalties. We controlled things that we can control and not hurt ourselves. We have a good chance of playing with anybody and beating anybody. So just really focusing on ourselves and focusing on that going into the Arizona week.
CJ, it's good to have you on again, and thank you again for coming on this season with the Minnesota Vikings. I share with the fan every post Minnesota Vikings game. So thank you for that. Let me ask you a question. Everybody's asking every Vikings player today and last night. How would things have been different for you if you had played more in the preseason? Would it have made things better at all?
I don't think that's a factor really at all. Obviously we did go in and play in the preseason. We got reps. We practiced extremely hard during training camp. So I don't think that really plays a factor at all.
Okay, let me ask you this next question. Did you have an opportunity, and I'm sure you didn't, and maybe somebody told you about it, to hear any of Dalvin's interview with Pete Bursich on the pregame show on Sunday yesterday?
I did not.
Okay, you're going to love this. I hope you can hear it okay, and we were happy to pull this so you could hear it. This is Dalvin Cook talking about you, C.J. Ham, on yesterday's pregame show.
No C.J. Ham, no Dalvin Cook. You can put it like that. It's like night and day with us. That's my brother on and off the field. I go to him for advice, everything. He's just like that's like my backbone. He sees things how I see it. Like I said, that's my guy right there, and I'm just happy to be playing with that guy.
one of the, if not the best running back in the league, just said, "Without you, there's no him." How's that make you feel?
Wow.
It means a lot, but that's Dalvin's my guy, and Dalvin is the best, is the best RB in the league, and he's gonna continue to show that as we move forward. But I always say, Dalvin's one of those guys who can get it done no matter what. So I'm just happy. I'm happy to be in front of him. I'm happy to play for him. I'm happy to block for him, and he makes me want to be a better player.
Quick follow-up, CJ. What are friends and how do you get them?
Yeah, Corey has no friends.
Yeah, he's having a hard time with that, CJ.
Oh man, I apologize with that, man. I'll be your friend.
Oh,
don't say that.
CJ,
Don't
you've
say
made a
that.
terrible
That's a giant
I'm going to
mistake.
put you on hold and talk to you off the air.
Yeah, you're walking in blind, CJ. That was a big mistake. CJ, thanks for your time, man. Hopefully you guys can clean this thing up and get it figured out against a very dynamic, it looks like, Arizona Cardinals team. Good luck with Chandler Jones next week.
I appreciate it, y'all. Thanks for having me on, PM.
Thanks very much. There you go.
CJ Ham.
Once again, brought to you by Hy-Vee.
I mean, we're joking about it, but how many people are they going to need to stop Chandler Jones?
Well,
I mean, you're going to have to throw the house at him, and CJ Ham's going to be one of them.
Taylor Lewan, who is the starting left tackle for the Tennessee Titans, he's paid like one of the best tackles in football. He got abused yesterday by Chandler Jones.
That seems illegal.
Rosie, why is that funny? Yeah.
How awesome is this? So
Yeah,
Taylor
I know,
Lewan
man.
posted 15 hours ago on Twitter, quote, "Got my ass kicked today. No way around that. I let the team and the fans down. Thank you, Chandler Jones, for exposing me. It'll only force me to get better." So took full accountability. I got my ass kicked
For
today.
exposing me too.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like Saw said, this is one of the better guys in the league. At least it has been, and got worked in week one.
Corey, I'm going to tell you, he was playing Rocket League and let the team down.
That's normally Halverson.
Yeah, right.
CJ Ham is going to be playing a lot of Rocket League now that
he's
he's your new
friends with me.
friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. How about that?
That's really sweet.
He's too nice of a guy.
Yeah.
He'll hate you in about an hour.
Yeah, he just wouldn't. He's too nice to say it, but he'll just make other plans.
Yeah, you're horribly unlikable.
Yeah.
If Ben didn't have chlamydia of the tongue and was actually here,
What?
he would be able to tell you one of the things that's going to help us is Dalvin Cook is not only a great running back, man, that dude blocks.
Yeah.
And I wish everybody could hear what I hear from Ben during the game because he's giving me so much insight that we can't get on the air. It's unbelievable how impressed he is by Dalvin Cook as a blocking running back.
Right. And that's why in the Dalvin Cook, Adrian Peterson debate, I always lean Cook because you couldn't have Adrian on the field on third down. Adrian couldn't catch. Dalvin's more dynamic, right? The top end plays for Adrian are legendary. He's a Hall of Famer. He's one of the best running backs of all time. I'm not necessarily saying Dalvin is. He definitely could be at some point if he can, stay healthy. I don't think Dalvin's on a Hall of Fame pace. So I get it if you want to say Adrian Peterson, but I prefer running backs like a Dalvin Cook, Marshall Faulk, LaDainian Tomlinson. I like the dual threat guys more.
Estelle Getty.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, no,
I thought
literally
so,
you did.
Those are my big four.
Yep, that's the big four.
It's your Mount Rushmore of running back.
Yeah, for sure. Cook, Falk, Tomlinson, Getty.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.